I'm going to speak to Otis and Adeline. Hey guys, always a pleasure to have you guys here. But this is also, at this very young age, this is a civic lesson that you're getting, which you missed last Tuesday at the general meeting. And what we saw was this very shameless performance. Absolutely a pathetic and a shameless performance. And let me name them. Dale Bonner, remember this name as you're growing up. Eileen Decker, Steve Soberoff. Well, Shane Goldsmith is never there when these kind of decisions are being made, which she's a part of, like drones and all. And what they did was that they rubber stamped almost $2 billion for this department, right? Which is the most murderous department, or one of the most murderous departments. Not that Dale Bonner himself acknowledged that you expect us to read 706 pages in 3 days. And then to say he doesn't want to get into the middle of it. So this is the function of a civilian oversight body. This is the function of a civilian oversight body. And we have Shane Goldsmith, who was a part, who passed a motion, wrote the motion, who was seconded by Cynthia McLean-Hill, and the disrespect they showed to the former commissioner, who raised a lot of concerns about chronic offenders bulletin, who raised a lot of concern about the laser program in the first ever public hearing that we held at City Hall on July 24th. What do Dale Bonner and Eileen Decker and Steve Soberoff say? Forget about Cynthia McLean-Hill. She's history. Let's go ahead and rubber stamp it. Let's not wait to see that what the human impact is. Because it's clearly stated Shane Goldsmith had that this audit needs to look at the disparate impact of the programs on communities of color. Okay, let's grant them this. But I think one thing I want to point out is that let's not get caught up in that, because what is happening is that more than an audit, this is becoming a cover-up. This man, Mark Smith, says last time that he's working with the police to make the process better in chronic offender bulletin. So what is happening is that they're sanitizing the whole thing. So the audit is supposed to come out in January, but it's turning into a cover-up.
Please yield the mic.
Right? So this is where this is going. And last thing I want to say is that Dale Bonner and Shane Goldsmith are the two liaisons for data-driven evidence-based policing.
Okay, thank you, sir.
But Shane didn't even know what a record management system is. This is about predictive analytics. This is about predictive algorithms. This is about risk assessment tools. This is about artificial intelligence. And they are going to run over that. So this is going to be a cover-up. So this is going to be a cover-up, and we are going to let folks know that what this cover-up is going to look like when the audit comes out in January. So be prepared. Be prepared.
Yeah. Hamid's right.
It takes all these fools to get me out of this office.
I thought I would give a few thoughts regarding the relationship.
Dale Bonner and Eileen Decker, you flunked that very first test.
That's right.
You flunked that. We only give people one chance.
That's right.
You flunked that very first
In
test.
Occupy Los Angeles,
You are the target now.
when someone would come back
Even
to
the
the
brother
powers
in blue
that
suit
be,
agreed
they
with
would
that.
call that a report back. So I'll kind of refer to this as like a report back, somewhat satirically. So I'd like to give like a little report back regarding the relationship with this organization, the police in Los Angeles, LAPD, and the Persian community. I don't think there's any other Persians here, but
That's me, sir.
I'll take it upon myself to give that report since my dad is a Persian. My uncle was, I think, the first Persian elected to office in the United States in Beverly Hills as the mayor. So, yeah, thank you. So that's my qualification, perhaps. So regarding the Persian community, I just thought I'd say that I think there's a little bit of room for improvement as far as your image, as the point of view you guys seem to take. Your image as far as winning the hearts and minds, as the saying goes. Persians are very cynical people, so if there's room for doubt regarding integrity or other things like that, they tend to assume corruption. I'm not saying what my own personal opinion is, but I'm just, again, reporting back, I guess you could say. the perception is that there is a lot of room for doubt, and that creates the opinion in the community that in the absence of other information, corruption is the operating principle. So I just thought I'd give you that information, and if you'd like to use your own energies to improve the situation, you can. Thank you.